All right. Scooch this around a little bit. This is gonna be a short stream today. What quest are we doing right now? Oh, right, we're gonna start the main quest. Still gotta finish up to join the Mages Guild. Yeah, it sucks. Alright, so we just have to go and find the way shrines. Not what I meant to hit.
This is your future.
What can I do for you?
Pilgrimage?
Evil has returned. What can I do for you, pilgrim?
Pilgrimage?
For those who would repent their past deeds, walking the pilgrim's way is a traditional way to cleanse yourself before the gods. Follow the map I gave you. Visit the way shrines of the Nine. Pray. And wait for a sign. May the gate and one guide us.
Interesting. Okay, so we went to RK already. Need to go to Mara. And Debella. Akatosh. Leonis. Kenrith. Talos. Zenithar, and Stendar. I think we already did Mara as well. Like, we accidentally found Mara. Wish to repent for your sins and rededicate your life to the gods. Pray at the way shrine of the Nine. The Nine hear your prayers over you. It should be about where Mara is, right? Just up from the curve. Just up from the curve, yeah. And just to, you know, keep it kind of lore accurate, we're gonna walk. Got any tips on do's and don'ts? For the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the biggest do's and don'ts come with character build. So when you're starting your character, you always want to make sure that you pick your major skills out of skills you're actually going to use. I always like security, sneak, destruction, and heavy armor. Or light armor, depending on your build. Now, the only good ways to build up your armor skills is to get hit. There's a few different ways to do that. Some people like to go like the mud crab route, where they find an area with, you know, 5 or 6 mud crabs and just let the mud crabs keep hitting them, because every hit increases your armor experience. Very easy to gain. Blade a little bit more difficult just because you have to actually attack people. Now, you can go around just constantly challenging and fighting. There's also trainers around the map that help you. I always like Blade because I'm not a huge blunt or heavy weapon fan in my melee builds. Now, this one I also geared a little bit more towards magic. So I grabbed Destruction as well because I knew I was going to be using my Destruction spells a lot. I also have destruction set to one of my mouse buttons, so my spells cast from my mouse button instead of C on the keyboard. I always like to rock with security, sneak, and heavy armor as kind of like a standard. Destruction's good because I'm a battle mage, but if I wasn't a battle mage, I would rock block and blade. If I was just straight, melee build. Marksman's fun because there's a few different bows you can get and a few different arrows you can get. This game has enchanted arrows. Enchanted arrows can be really fun to use and really fun to play with. It just kind of depends on your preference. I almost never recommend taking athletics or acrobatics. Acrobatics is jumping, athletics is running. Just because they can be super difficult to deal with later. And while, yes, running around the world is going to increase your athletic skill, it becomes a massive pain when you get into the higher levels. Armor is another good one to take just because it is easy to level up if you are regularly in combat. If you're one who avoids combat and you're more of a sneak fighter, I don't recommend putting armor in your major skills. Blunt and hand-to-hand. Hand-to-hand. If you're going to go hand-to-hand, you might want to grab block. Now, block raises whether you're blocking with your hands or you're blocking with a shield or you're blocking with a sword or what have you. So if you're going hand-to-hand combat, definitely grab block as well because you're not going to have a weapon. You're going to need to raise your blocking skill regardless. Blunt and block is always also a good combo unless you're using two-handed weapons, in which case you're not going to be able to hold a shield. Now, if you want to go full-on mage, restoration, conjuration, and destruction, fantastic combination of skills to take as your major skills. Conjuration allows you to summon creatures. So if you're going to summon a creature to cover you, basically be your meat shield, restore your own health, and then apply, destruction magic for damage, fantastic. Illusion magic is something I never really touched. I don't know a lot about illusion magic. I never really touched it. Mysticism and alteration. Alteration spells are good if you want to change up a lot of stuff, like, give your character buffs and debuffs and apply debuffs to other people. Mysticism is also something I never really touched. Let's see here. It affects your ability to cast spells to absorb magic, reflect damage, dispel, move objects, sense life, reveal paths, and bind souls. So yeah, mysticism is really not something I ever used, because once your sneak skill gets high enough, you can just get a piece of armor that has invisibility on it, and you're good to go. You don't really need the mysticism. There's also there's a weapon that does soul binding. It's a sword called Umbra, which is part of a side quest you can do. Let's see here. For illusion, create light, silence, command, and effect aggressively. You can also charm and conceal. Again, not anything I would really use in a build, but I could see a few builds you might want to use that in. Speechcraft and mercantile. If you want to be kind of more a debonair, I could see someone going speechcraft, mercantile, sneak, lockpick, and blade for daggers. Some kind of sneak thief, essentially. You could talk yourself out of any situation. But yeah. Always make sure your major skills are things you're really going to use. I wanted to add marksman because there's some fun arrow and bows to play with in this game. So that's why I chose marksman in this build. Security and sneak are always a go-to for me. Destruction is it's fun because you can craft spells that'll have AoE. So you can have, a fireball that, does 50 points of damage over 10 feet for 2 seconds. Goes kaboom, blows up everything in an area. Alchemy, I chose because I like to craft my own potions. I like to make potions that are kind of my own thing instead of relying on finding potions out in the wild or buying them from merchants. But yes, that's definitely do's and don'ts. Is your major skills are the most important thing in the game, because leveling up your major skills towards the end can become insanely difficult. Insanely difficult. Yeah. Other than that, have fun, kill stuff. Just go for it, man. That's one of the things I really loved about Oblivion, is it doesn't necessarily have players' choices impact the world and karma systems, but it does have somewhat deep character design. So each race that you pick has its own perception to the other races. Like, I chose a high elf. Everybody's racist against high elves. Everybody hates high elves because historically high elves are also racist and hate everybody else. So that's just kind of a thing. Orcs get a bad rap for being dumb and combative, and then Imperials and Nords don't really get along at all. Red Guards are kind of seen as the honor-bound combatants, which is fun. Khajiits are always seen as thieves, so they have a negative modifier in conversation. And then, who was it? Raided the Waste Shrine of Mara. Fantastic. Something else. Oh wait, that's a touch spell. My bad. I forgot what spell I had on. That was my bad. Argonians. Argonians were slaves for a while, so they have a really bad reputation. What do I recommend on doing first, as in Thieves Guild, Brotherhood, Main Quest? Main Quest I recommend doing after you're like level 10 to 15. Start the main quest after level 10 to 15, just because if you dive straight into the main quest, you're gonna get murdered. Just, you go to Kvatch, you try to get some stuff done, you're dead. You want to get some good armor and some good weapons before you do that, as well as a good amount of health potions, and kind of refine your build a little bit. So I do recommend the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood. Thieves Guild can be complicated to advance and continue. The Dark Brotherhood's really straightforward. Try to increase your sneak skill before going to the Dark Brotherhood, just because there are some advantages to completing the Dark Brotherhood quests while getting their bonuses. So that there's, especially the first couple of bonuses are really, really good for the Dark Brotherhood. And then a couple bits down the line, you'll get like Shadow Hunt, which is a really good enchanted bow. The Thieves Guild can be very hard to advance because what you have to do is you have to start off with the original quest, complete the first quest to get accepted into the Thieves Guild, and then you have to steal stuff and sell it to the fences. So if you steal, like, I think the first one is to like steal and sell $50 worth of stolen goods. And then once you sell $50 worth of stolen goods, you can get your first actual quest in the Thieves Guild. And then to get to the next level in the Thieves Guild, you have to, you know, do $150 worth of stolen goods. And, you know, so on and so forth. So the Thieves Guild can be difficult to advance in. Dark Brotherhood, super easy to advance in. Mages Guild is super easy to advance in. It's just a massive pain in the butt to get started. The way you get started in the Mages Guild is you have to go to every single city on the map, go to their Mages Guild, get a quest from them, complete that quest, and then continue about your day. On to the next one. And then on to the next one. What's this? This shouldn't be here. Well, maybe it should, it's just not on my map. Whose shrine is this? Zenithar. Interesting. Alright, so that's an early quest completion. Or early part of the quest completed. I'm gonna hold off on Kvatch here. If you are going a combat route, if you're going a combat route with blade, heavy armor, light armor, block, blunt, what have you, you know, just a general combat route that's not marksman, do the arena first. So the Imperial City Arena is a really good way to level up your blade skill, get a little heavy armor in there, and not have to waste your current armor. Because they give you armor to use in the arena, you have to wear a special arena battle raiment to even fight. So if you're doing a combat based, the arena is a good place to start. Which the arena you can get into immediately. You don't have to have a level requirement or any special equipment. You just need a weapon, and I recommend a shield, but you don't have to have one either. Oh, I missed. Best viewers, you're right, Shamalama Ding Dong. We do have the best viewers here. Thank you.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Run from what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you?
Nope.
Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
Did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
So this is part of the main quest, but this is the first part of the main quest.
I know what you're talking about. I don't even try.
I don't have much. I lost everything.
It's alright, it happens. What do you have? Got 200 gold. I can sell a few things to you. Never mind. There's nothing I really need to sell, actually. We're gonna keep on our way, though. Ooh. What is this? Daysec Mover. Oof. What level am I? How did I get so much gold? Alright, so one of the main parts of the first Oblivion was a duplication exploit, which some people discovered there is a duplication exploit in the remaster. That is how I have so much gold, because of the duplication exploit. Now, I don't use my gold to cheat the game or anything. I don't have, like, you can't buy armor you shouldn't be able to get at your level. You can't buy, you know, super overpowered weapons that you shouldn't have at your level. None of that exists. So I did a duplication to get gold and for alchemy crafting. And then what level I am, I believe I'm level 25, which is really, really, really high. Yeah. After level 20-ish to 25, you start seeing the stronger armor and stronger swords out in the wild. Now, the reason I'm so powerful is because I built up my build the way that it's supposed to be built up. and I crafted spells that I could use. So like I have the spell that I'm using deals 200 points of damage, but it also takes like a third of my magic. But because I spent time crafting potions and stuff, I now have I have potions that restore my magicka. I have quite a few of them. There's also things called Welkin stones. Welkin stones allow you to fully restore your magic from 0. Or, you know, at any point. But yeah, I'm not using any game-breaking exploits or glitches or anything like that. If you don't want to use the duplication glitch, you don't have to. It's not a requirement. It's a fun thing to do. It was kind of... So the duplication glitches in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion were kind of like the thing to do. Both for humor and for fun and for enhanced gameplay. There was actually a glitch in the first Oblivion game, not the remaster, so in the original Oblivion, where if you duplicated an item you were wearing that had a special effect on it, you would permanently keep that effect, whether you were wearing the item or not. I don't know if that carried over to this game, but I'm really not too keen to find out. Because, like I said, my character is properly leveled, he's properly statted out, so my character is good to go. Level 25 is a very comfortable level to be. I don't plan to focus on leveling up anymore. I will be focusing on increasing my blade skill and my heavy armor, but marksman's kind of where I want it to be able to use the things I want, and the other ones are already maxed out. Nice. Shetcombe Farm. No thanks. And Stonehaven Cave. So right now I'm doing the Pilgrimage, which is a DLC quest. That involves going around to the different way shrines of the gods and praying at them. I believe it was part of the Knights of the Nine. I'm not 100% certain. Oh, an ogre. Hi, friend. And a minotaur right behind. I was hoping he'd have an axe. Minotaurs with axes usually have a debuff spell applied to their axe that disintegrates armor. And I'm currently working on my armorer skill. So I was kind of hoping he had disintegrate armor. And the bear. Oh, if you also focus alchemy, you can do poisons. So you could be, you could focus sneak and blade for dagger skills, and have super overpowered poisons. I don't know if you can. I think you can apply poisons to arrows. I never have. Do I have any poisons on me? I don't. Don't have any poisons on me, so I can't test that. I'm not sure if you can apply poisons to arrows or not. I mean, if you can, sweet. Alright, I was gonna repair my equipment. Level 53 in armor. Skarkened. Ooh, a bunch of gobos. Oh, my arrows are unequipped somehow. There is bullet drop. I thought I saw a third one. I mistaken? So. A dwarven mace. Nice. I don't need a dwarven mace. It's not my thing. Oh, I'm also currently wearing a full set of ebony armor, which is sort of a thing. So there's a quest you get from a Daedric god to kill a person named Umbra. Now they're named Umbra because of the sword they're using, and the sword casts Soul Trap on hit, so you can catch souls and recharge weapons that way. But Umbra has a full set of ebony armor that you can get pretty much right off the rip if you find stuff strong enough to damage Umbra. Because Umbra has really good health regeneration. Like, if you're level 1 through 5, you're probably not going to be able to deal enough damage to Umbra to kill them. Shadrock. What's this? Ooh, a Daedric Shrine. Meridia. Oh, is this the Grove? Did I accidentally find the Grove? Quest Wield Brown Bear Den Hunter. It's with Bear Fang. I'm out of magic. Now, I do also want to say that merchants have a set amount of gold. So, like, you'll go to a lot of merchants and they'll have, like, 1,000 gold or 800 or 1,200 gold. Their gold amount doesn't change. It's only the maximum amount they can buy from you at one time. So, if you are selling a stack of items and each item's worth 1,000 gold, they can only buy one from you at a time. And that's how you utilize the duplication glitch, is with items, usually enchanted items like rings or weapons and stuff. You take enchanted items. This is whose shrine? Meridia. That's right. And you take an enchanted item and you sell it to them for 1,000 gold, and you just sell one at a time. And you get a lot of money. Here's the shrine. We almost nailed it. We were off by 40 meters. I've already prayed at a Way Shrine of Mara, haven't I? Dang. Alright. So then who's next? Bella, and then Akatosh. We already found a no, we found a Zenithar over here next to Kavach. So now we got to go north to Debella, which is just off the curve. Should be right there. Also, as far as I'm aware, there is not a survival mode in Oblivion, so you don't have to worry about food so much as the alchemy aspect of it, where you want to have, you know, potions and poisons and things. not seek to conjure weapon or armor. Stars in this course, the stars in their courses mark the hero's doom upon Aetherius. Been shown fate's fortunes. Interesting. Oh, that's a spoiler. These guys are weak to fire. Trolls are weak to fire. I don't remember if running around with a torch actually keeps them away or not either. I think that was a thing at one point, but I don't remember. Goblin. Oh wow, really? You have paralysis arrows? Don't waste them, my guy. Where did you get paralysis? Oh no, it's a paralysis poison on the arrow. So yeah, you can. You can put poisons on arrows. What are you doing over here? Hell am I hearing? Why does it sound like arrows flying at me? Oh, that's why, because those guys are fighting over there. Sometimes you get random sounds from around you. Another troll over there. Catch me if you can. So I just took a potion that is a health potion, a magicka potion, a feather potion, which increases the amount I can carry. And then it also is a fatigue potion. Yes. I mean, that's basically what I used it for. I didn't use it to buy, like, super overpowered armor or anything. I didn't use it to buy major enchantments. Hack Dirt or Serpent Hollow. Let's go to Hack Dirt. Hack Dirt sounds funny. It's a talon. Big jump. Boom. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a troll. Oh, I think I remember this place. Wasn't this the town that was overrun by trolls? Bible of the Deep Ones. That's not good, chat. That's never good. Deer. Fort Carmala. Something's chasing me. Another troll. You can also still jump up things. Or there was the Skyrim jump, there was the Oblivion jump. Shrine of Dibella. Okay. Next up is Akataj, which is just south of Bruma. It's about right there, right? Oh no, it's right on the hump. Okay. Right there. Alright, let's go. Right at the Way Shrine of Debella. The Odile Farm. Wayne Priory. So Wayne Priory is your first main quest location. When you go there, it starts the real main quest line. The Knights of the Nine armor, do you decide which weight you get, or is it based off of which is higher between light and heavy? I don't remember. I think it's just heavy armor. It might be just light armor. Let me look that up. Okay. So there is both a heavy armor and a light armor. The type of armor you will get is determined during the quest Shrine of the Crusader, and is dependent on your armor skills at the time. So there you go. It is predetermined based off of your armor skills. So I'm assuming if your heavy armor is higher than your light armor, it'll be heavy armor. Lindai. No restorative shrine here. I hear sparkles. Yes. Yeah, I used Madness armor all the way up until Ebony, because Ebony armor is 1 tier stronger than Madness armor. So that is actually the first thing I did, was I got to like level 7 or 8, just high enough to be comfortable going into... Just comfortable enough to go into the realm of Sheogorath. And then... So just comfortable enough to go into the realm of Sheogorath. I got enough amber to make a sword and a bow. And then I got enough madness ore to make a full set of armor. I did also find the madness matrix, 2 madness matrices, one for a cuirass and one for a shield while I was in there, and so I did get both of those. The fine madness shield gives you 12% reflect damage, I believe. 8% reflect damage. Yeah. And then I have Umbra's armor because it's just 1 step higher in defense than Madness armor. Until I get Daedric, because, yes. Also, Madness armor is really hammer intensive for the armorer skill. It uses up a lot of hammers. Man, where were you a minute ago when I needed help? Oh, Miranda. Look at that. Does madness scale with your level? It does not. All armors increase in defense as your armor skill increases. However, they will always be less than the next tier of armor. So Madness armor is 1 tier below Ebony armor. So it is 1 tier weaker no matter what my heavy armor skill is. The Madness Shield and the heavy armor, I'm sorry, the Madness Shield and the Ebony Armor Shield, or Ebony Shield, had the same defense, so I kept them. I kept the Madness Shield. Oh, sweet, a shrine that I can use. There we go. Oh wow, it wasn't enough to fully restore my magicka. My magic pool is fantastic. Alright, where's the shrine at? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So the reason why I'm doing this is to damage my boots and to increase my acrobatics skill. The acrobatics skill, I don't know if it's the same as it used to be, but your acrobatics skill would increase the amount of experience points based off of hang time. Now, to give you a little background on my character and why I picked this character the way I did, high elves have an affinity for higher amounts of magicka. They automatically start off with higher magicka, which I wanted. They have magic weakness, they have resistance to disease, and they have absorb magicka 50%, which, good stuff. Atronak increases your maximum magicka by 150 points. 50% chance of absorbing spells cast on them. Which, I'm sorry, that's where the absorb spell comes from, not from my high elf race. Absorb spell comes from Atronak. And you get no magic regeneration, period. Which is also why I went the route of alchemy, because I wanted to craft potions for magic regeneration. Ready to Akatosh now. Now we go to Julianus, which is just right of the fork after the bump. So it should be right there. Toadstool Hollow. We're gonna actually take the road, because I want to unlock locations. Acrobatics went up. There's a bar. There's a bar. This one's gonna hurt. Yeah. Oh, I was too far back when it cast. Bummer. Running down a mountain. Oh. Me. What was the second one? Glass armor. Thanks. Elven armor, glass gauntlets. Oh, a Daedric mace. Look at that. So, after level 20, Daedric items start to appear in the world. At level 25, you have all Daedric items available somewhere in the world as they spawn through. Another thing I highly recommend is once you are high enough level, if you don't want to have to try to hunt down the Daedric armor pieces, right here, the Roxy Inn, just north of the sewer gate when you get out, just straight north. The Roxy Inn has a person with the highest armor you can get at your level, or each tier for heavy or light. There's a person inside of Roxy Inn that has the highest level armor for your level. So if we go down here and we go into the Roxy Inn, because I'm level 25, there should be somebody in here with a full set of Daedric armor, a full set of glass armor. There might be 2 or 3 people with glass armor. So there's, look, 3 people with glass armor. Where is... There she is. She has a full set of Daedric armor. So if I wanted to, I could just kill her and get a full set of Daedric armor.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
And not even worry about it.
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals, nasty creatures. But I hear their meat is rather tasty.
Which actually, I
Safe
think I'm going
travels.
to.
Be seeing you.
Well, here's a fine one.
But when no one's looking.
Hi there.
What?
Is there anywhere in Tamriel you can avoid rats? Disease-spreading little
Hello there.
nuisances?
How goes
How
it?
about that?
I've been better.
The Emperor and his 3
Sorry to hear
sons
that.
dead, right under the
Make sure
noses
not
of
to
the
eat
Imperial
magic.
Guard.
Correct. So yeah, everything scales with your level. Everything scales with your skill level, not your character level. So my character is level 25, but that doesn't mean that if I go and pick up a mace, which I have blunt level 5, that doesn't mean that the mace is going to do 16 damage if I start swinging around. It's dependent on your skill level. So character level brings more things into the world. So, you know, at level 20 to 25, Daedric armor starts to appear in the world. But it's not going to be overpowered and super strong. And if you put Daedric armor, if you power level to level 20 to 25 without leveling up your blade or heavy armor skills, or your armor skills or your other attack skills, and you just power level up by increasing other skills like sneak, security, and alchemy, which you can kind of cheese those. If you power level up to 20 to 25 and your heavy armor and your blade skill are low, you're going to pick up the strongest sword in the game, base sword, not like enchanted or anything, being a Daedric longsword, and you're going to get murdered by a rat. Because the damage doesn't go up based off of your level, and your defense doesn't go up based off your level. Your defense, your damage increase based off of your skill level. Yeah. Yeah.
All
Take
right.
care.
I can't just steal her armor.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Hey, what happens if I do this?
Trade is making a lot of money for the tribes in elsewhere, and a lot of that is going to the Renredra Kryn.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the Skooma trade, who will?
Safe travels.
Bye.
Hey!
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law and... Then pay with your blood!
Come on now!
My bad.
There's no need to get...
So I couldn't kill her in one hit. I mean, she has more than 200 health. Let me eat a Welkin stone here. Switch to cryo sleep.
Do your worst!
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Yeah, dude, she has more than 300 health.
Then pay...
Oh!
Look out!
Oh!
There we go.
What's the matter?
Oh, wow, they are ganking me.
Why don't you die?
Because I don't want to die.
Tired?
Oh, they're fighting each other now? That's fantastic.
Getting tired?
Drop the difficulty? No. So a full set of Daedric armor, 412, 474. Where my full set of Umbra's armor is 410, 464. So yeah. Daedric is one tier higher. It's also stupid heavy.
Die, Carl.
I don't wanna.
Stop!
There we go.
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
I'll pay the gold.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's
I did
the
too.
procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
I should still have that full set of Daedric armor in my inventory. Because it's not stolen, they were dead. Yeah. That is the fastest and easiest way to get a full set of Daedric armor, because someone at the Roxy Inn has the highest level of armor you can get for your level, either heavy armor or light armor. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Frostcrag Spire to drop off this extra stuff. I don't want to carry it around with me. And then we're going to fast travel back down to the Roxy Inn. We'll be good to go. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Not anymore. Frostcrag Spire. Magically delicious. Now, Frostcrag Spire also has an enchanting table and a spell-making table. So if you don't want to go through the entirety of... oh, yeah, here you go. So Fine Madness armor is 39353, which is weaker than Umbra's 410, 464. Which is also weaker than 412, 474. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. Someone put a Daedric arrow in me? Nice. Oh. My cursor. We are really high up there. Sort by weight. Okay. Interesting. Why do I have those then? All right. So, one thing I don't like, which kind of, it makes me a little sad, is you can't enchant arrows. I would like to be able to feather, but you just have to fortify strength. We'll get to that later when I have better soul gems. Yeah, I was kind of keeping that lady alive and saving that for a full set of Daedric armor. Although I don't know if you hit the level cap, I don't know what kind of armor she has. I don't know if she has enchanted Daedric armor the farther you go, or if it's just left at that. Hi, friend.
I'm waiting.
For what?
I see no reason to talk to you.
I mean, you're not wrong. How about
Say
some
what
money?
you're going to say.
Oh yeah, I killed your
I'll
companion.
take
My
that,
bad.
and thank you very much. I see no reason.
Samesies. Alrighty, there we go. Yeah, so that was fun. The running in this game is heinously funny. Let's do feathers so I'm a little bit lighter. Oh, are you a bandit or a highwayman?
Pay up, or else.
Or else... what?
Easily done.
We're just gonna let him sleep there, Chad. It's fine. Let me switch back to death by fire. The other one, cryo sleep, is 300 points of ice damage over 3 seconds. So it's 100 per second for 3 seconds. Which is insane still, but yeah. Fort Jurassic. Oh, they, if you played the old Oblivion, if you ever did the Fingers of the Mountains quest, they fixed it in this. To where the Fingers of the Mountain is actually castable. If you did the Fingers of the Mountain quest higher than, I think, level 12, the cost to cast Fingers of the Mountain was just, like, 2,000 mana. It was insane. But in this, it's like 400. No, it's not. It's not 400. It is 167? On target, isn't it? Yeah, Figure of the Mountain. 143. Costs 143 mana to cast. Does 90 points of damage. And it's AoE, so it's 90 points of damage in 5 feet. So on target, AoE. Do I already have 4 Magia? I don't. Now I do. Oh, there's a Minotaur. Hey! A common soul gem. Look at you. And a silver warhammer. Hey, do you guys want a silver warhammer? No? Alright. All things alchemical. I disagree. This is all things burnt. Ooh. Of course, I stepped right between the two logs. Thanks, guy. Empty chest. Okay. This is an Aelid. Oh, no, it's not. It's a refresher shrine. Restore my power. Did I do the Shivering Isles or just got some ore and left? I just got some ore and left. I did... So, to get into the Shivering Isles, you still have to do the first, like, opening quest where you gotta kill the gatekeeper and get in. But I did not go and see Sheogorath. I talked to a couple of people and got a couple quests. But I only got what I needed and left. Shrine of Julianus, I was off by 40 meters again. Yeah, I do plan to go back and complete the quests. Kennerith is right in those lakes. So it should be right here. Yeah. I didn't really want to get into it because I was really low level. I wanted to you know, have the right level for it. Cracked Wood Cave. Which I have the right level for it now. I might should go back and do it. Oh, Spriggan. Oh, I missed. I hit her summon instead. It's my bad. Bags went up. Oh, it's another Spriggan. I was like, what the hell is that? There we go. Taproot. So why stop at 25? So I focused on rounding my levels to get everything up to where I needed it to be. So I'm not necessarily putting a full stopper at 25. I just have no focus to level up anymore. So I'll just kind of level up as I go.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
I am, actually.
Hi.
Hello. I hope the goblins along the Yellow Road didn't give you any trouble.
Goblins? Where?
We just set up at Cropsford when Marissa came running in. Said goblins were heading our way. We barely escaped with our lives.
Oh, okay.
If you ask Barthel, it's the garden spot of Tamriel. See for yourself. It's just northwest of here. But watch out for the goblins. Leave me alone.
How goes it?
Eh, you're racist. Doesn't like me because I'm a high elf. Anyway. I kind of have everything where it's comfortable. So I feel no need to make changes currently. I will continue to level up and make changes, but... Daedric Battle Axe.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No. You're supposed to be dead. Ah. Nice. So, I have strength at 100. I have intelligence at 100. It's just got a debuff on it. I have speed at 100. Willpower's, you know, around 90. Agility's around 75. Around 70. We're at a comfortable spot where I don't feel a need to continue focusing on leveling up. Like I don't feel a need to go find the trainer to train my blade skill. I don't feel a need to go find the trainer to train my heavy armor skill or my marksman skill. Just kind of posting it. Also, with the duplication glitch and the money, I recommend not leveling up your character at all until you get a trainer. So, hang on, let me clarify. You can train each of your skills 5 times per level. So if you want to maximize the trainers... Yes, Stars of Shadow. Heck yeah, dude. If you want to maximize your leveling for like just true min-max, go find trainers to level up your skills 5 times before you level up. And every time you level up, go back and find a trainer to level up your skills. Because you can only train a skill 5 times per level up. And once all of your primary skills hit 100, I don't think you level up anymore. I think that's it. Mecha maintain. I thought I was going to lunge before that. That was my bad. I missed my timing. I missed my timing hard. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, once all of these levels hit 100, your character doesn't level up anymore. Which is probably going to be around level 30 with how this is going. So 30 might be the level cap in this game. Raising up these levels does not increase this experience bar. Or at least it didn't before. I don't know if it does now. Because it gets a little confusing. It makes it look like it increases it ever so slightly, but I'm not sure. In the original Oblivion, your side skills did not increase your primary level at all. Or your character level. And my timing was off. Oh? Oh, we got this one almost dead on, chat. Off by 10 meters. That's dead on. I don't care what anybody has to say. Alright, so we did Kennerith. We don't need to go to Zenithar, because we already did Zenithar, but we need to go to Talos. Which is halfway between this river and this lake. I guess it's a oceanic inlet, but so it should be about right, like right there. Go back. How high up was it? Below the curve. Below the curve, so about right here. The trees are now solid. In the original Oblivion game, the trees were only solid for like the first 8 feet or so, or like 5 or 6. So if you can get up high enough on a rock, you can jump on top of a tree. And you can literally be inside the tree. And that was fun. It's like a tree like this. You could just jump from up here into the tree, and you could be inside the tree. Oh, is that an ice Atronach? Atronach? I don't know. Atronach or Atronach, chat? What do you think? Folded like an omelet. My Atronach. Oh, man. Sorry, chat. My new medication jacks up my heart rate. God, what is my heart rate at right now, just sitting here? Because I feel it hitting me. Jacks up my heart rate. Makes me yawn a lot because I need more oxygen. 91 beats per minute just sitting here. Missed. No, I didn't. Haha! Splash. 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 Oh, I stepped on a tree branch. That was cool. Newt Cave. Interesting. I don't see anything here. Oh, there we go. It's that wolf. Timber Scar Hollow. There's so much to do and find in this game. It's delicious. Do we go north and cross the bridge, or do we just swim across the river? The tributary. I think we just swim, chat. Mud crab? Mud crab. Are there like 5 mud crabs? Just one. I'm not gonna kill you, mud crab. There needs to be more of you to encourage me to fight. I like that they put a dock and a boat, but you can't use the boat, so it doesn't matter. Same thing on the other side, there's a dock and a boat. Can't use the boat, doesn't matter. You run along this coastline though, see if there's other mud crabs. I want to get like a parade of mud crabs coming after me to raise up my heavy armor skill and my block. Fort Variella. It's the wolf. Okay. Water in this game has some really crazy effects, man. Okay. I ain't got time for you. Moving on. I got stuff I gotta do. I have to leave soon for work. Ooh, a whole gang of Minotaur. Where am I? I'm in the Harcane Grove. Oh, I know where I am. I've been silenced. Good on you, dude. Oh, I died. Oh, damn. I wasn't paying attention. That's 20 minutes of lost time. Oh, Lane, you dumbass. That resets our shrines, too. Oh, no. Alright, chat. Well, I gotta go to work. I screwed the pooch on that one. I really wanted to get those done today, but I gotta go. Damn. Well, that'll teach me to not quick save. I got distracted by talking and I forgot to save. All right, chat. I love your faces. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.